One more again, huh? There we go. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. And I don't think I. Trump 2024 question mark Kamala, who's gonna win? A lot going on. A lot going on. We're gonna push through it and keep it going. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hoot. This is. What's up, guys? How's it going? A little rough morning today, but still got a job. Still got a job. My live stream went down, so I had to restart it. I don't know why it does that. Every time I do a pull, it will pretty much kick me off. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes down. Yep. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. I can't wait. Today's Friday. Thank goodness. I don't have to play this charade of having a job or not having a job. I can. Yeah, I had a conference call again yesterday. Oh yeah, I wrote notes. If you don't know, my company got bought out, so I might not have a job here in the next couple months. But I wrote for 20 minutes. They talked about culture and evolving. And when asked if we were going to keep our jobs, he answered with another question. And he said, why wouldn't you guys have your job? Oh, that's reassuring. Dude, yeah, it's a joke. Then I got accused for sleeping and not being on the call. I was on the Zoom call and someone thought I was sleeping. I was like, what? Yeah, man, I think this has almost ran its course for me. I think it's almost ran its course. I was just accused of not being on the call and then being on the call but sleeping on the call. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I've never been accused of so many things all at once. That's the way it goes, I guess. Whatever. I don't really plan on being here much longer anyway, so. What's up, KY? No Trump. Yo, what's up, T-Dog? What's up, guys? Yeah. Yep. Laura Trump? Oh yeah, I like Laura Trump. She's pretty. What's up, KY? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the compound, guys. My name is Matt, and I like to drive around a lot. A little bit about myself, if you're new. I served this great military in this great country in the United States Marine Corps. Had a deployment to Iraq in 2006. Had a lovely time. Served under Bush and Obama, Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Yeah, worked for a police department for a while and instructed a police department, so very knowledgeable on any of that stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than that, I'm just a working man out here in the lovely state of California, the gold rush, baby. We're still finding gold out here, fellas, if you haven't noticed. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. To my background. Yeah. I joined the United States Marine Corps when I was 17, 18 years old, and I left right out of high school, and I never looked back until 2014 when I officially got out. So about 8 years, something like that. Yeah, it was one wild ride, guys. So, I'm just now starting to speak about it more and get more involved in that. The shenanigans that our government did and all that other weapons of mass destruction that our government did. So, yeah, feel free to ask, man. Just my personal opinion. I got no facts. That's in and out. In and out. That's what a hamburger's all about. Yeah, I'm just a working man now. I'm enjoying the citizen life. The last 10 years, had a job, had a couple random jobs, but this job is about to go belly up, so didn't really see that one, or we're not going belly up, but another company bought us, and they're not, not good. Not good for me. Not good for me. So if you want to support the channel, look at the description. That would be much appreciated. Because let's see, I took notes at my company meeting, and I'll tell you, I even recorded it. So if I ever lose my job, bet your ass I'm gonna be. For 20 minutes, they talked about culture and evolving. The other company bought our company because of the culture. Our sales or our company might grow because of their resources. So that was and the October through December is when it will finally close. So I got September, then maybe a little bit of October, November. I'm pretty sure November the new company will come in, and after that it's I don't know. So what's your opinion on single versus two-ply toilet paper worth extra cost? Your favorite MRE? Oh, Mad Monk. I was a spaghetti guy. Cool. I didn't even heat it up spaghetti. And whooper flopper? Nah, brother. Baby wipes, man. I don't know about this toilet paper stuff. Baby wipes. 2-ply, 4-ply. What is this? Kindergarten? Whomper? Grow up, brother. Get some baby wipes. Always got them on deck. Come on. Grow up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula. Rookie mistake right there, brother. But cold spaghetti, man. I love the cold spaghetti. Favorite MRE. I wouldn't heat it up. I would just eat it right out of the bag. I'd use my spork. I like the cold spaghetti. I could probably still eat it. Yeah, I could eat it warm, but I don't know if I can eat it. I ate too much of it, but if I had a choice, it'd be cold. The cold. I don't know why. I never heated up my MREs. That's not really. Some people did, and it just burnt my fingers. I never had time to really just play with it, because you can put the bag in the, you just pour water in it, heats up, boils the water. It's pretty neat, but it gets really hot. Favorite item in your care package from home while deployed? Oh, dude, my girlfriend at the time, that dumb love of my life, she would send me Taco Bell mild sauce, and by like the Taco Bell, like it's not like the Lunchable, but it's like a Taco Bell, you can make it at home meal. I guess it's kind of a Lunchable, but I don't think it was made for kids. Maybe, I'm not sure. It probably was, now that I'm thinking about it. But she would send me the mild sauce in the mail with the Taco Bell, like taco shells, I think she would send me. And then I could make my own Taco Bell tacos. And then she would send me just the regular mac and cheese. And I never cooked the mac and cheese fully. I would almost eat it raw. And with all the cheese pepper powder, you know, it's just the Kraft mac and cheese you buy at the store. I would dump all that cheesy powder on it, like put water in it, try to warm it up, but I never warmed it up completely, and I ate it always raw. Those two, oh, the best, dude, the best. I still remember that mac and cheese, the cheese, like you know, I didn't eat things for such a long time, like the flavor. I lost a lot of flavor in my palate, you know, and my taste buds. And I remember I would absolutely destroy that cheese, that mac and cheese, and I'd like the crunching of it, because I don't know, the texture was weird, but I don't know, it was weird. I don't know. That was a damn good question, Mad Monk. I don't think I've ever been asked that question, because it's kind of embarrassing. I would grub down on some mac and cheese, man. And then the Taco Bell sauce. I think she sent me the Taco Bell. You can buy the Taco Bell mild sauce in a jar. I believe she even sent me that. Man, it was good. I just drank that stuff out of the bottle. Because you know, all you eat is very high calorie. You know, you eat the same meal all the time in the Marine Corps, especially when you're deployed. Or you have MREs, which is just the plainest. You know, there's no flavor. It's straight calories for you. You know, cheese with a little loaf of bread. You'd have, you know, spaghetti, but it's not, you know, it's packaged spaghetti or packaged pork, or it's basically, it's like dog food, you know. But then they want you, you know, it's a whole, yeah. And it's just flavor, man. You miss the flavor of stuff, spice, you know, little seasoning on anything, you know, Parmesan cheese on your spaghetti, even little stuff like that. Jersey Mike, what's up, brother? Awesome week for America. Awesome next 8 years with President Kamala Harris. That's right, brother. Go Kamala Harris. Yeah, big fan. I'm a big fan of her policies. I want her to set prices for grocery stores. I want her to for gas too. I want the federal government to set all the prices, so this way companies can never, you know, raise them and then make more money off that. I don't want that. I think companies should bear the burden, huh? Gas prices should just be $2.50, just like a loaf of bread. Everything could kind of be the same price, right? I think so. What do you guys think? Go Power Rangers. I want a half. And I love her laugh, Kamala's laugh. Oh, she's the best. I think her laugh is so adorable. It's like she's I always said she's like the Joker's girlfriend, Harley Quinn, man. If Hollywood can get Kamala to do a Harley Quinn laugh and like dude, they would kill it. Her laugh, and she can laugh on cue too. I do think the government should have a lot more control in the housing market. Yeah, I mean she was a little low on the $25,000 rebate that we'll get for the housing market, but I mean out here in California we need at least a $250K allowance, purchase power, and then we got to the housing market, so this way when we do get the $25,000 or $250,000 for California, they don't the realtors just don't add $25,000 to the market or to their price. So not only do we need a rebate for buying new homeowners, but I think they should cap out all the housing at a certain price too, just like our groceries and or our gas. It's very important, guys. Did you fall and hit your head? No. No, I'm making fun of Jersey Mike. I'm making fun of it. I'm trying to get an argument with the real Kamala supporter. I want a real Kamala supporter to come on and try to argue with me. I think it would be quite funny. But I sounded good, didn't I? Didn't I sound like a good, No, I don't want any of that crap, dude. Mad Monkey, you know me, brother. Did you fall into your Trump? What's up, Dolly? What's up, Janine? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, Simplify. Trump 2024, baby. I'm just trying to be sarcastic with my Kamala speeches. I think she's great. The housing market, the bubble, or the allowance, I think it's just a wonderful idea. I think we should just, you know what? I'm going to move out of my house, and I'm going to go to a homeless shelter and grab a couple of illegals that freaking border jumped over Mexico, and I'm going to lead by an example. Yeah, effing right, dude. Yeah, effing right. I heard I heard the UK is having real problems with that. Oh, where's Sunshine? She's from the UK, or he? I don't know if it's a he or a lady boy, but I gotta ask them. You need to learn how to speak word salad first. Ooh. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try it. If you want to vote for Trump, if you want to be lied to, vote for Trump. All right. Oh, Robertson. All right, brother. If you want to be lied to, vote for Trump. What did he lie about? Oh, here we go. All right, Robertson. Let's go, brother. All politicians lie, so let's clear the air. Trump became a businessman, then became a politician. So I'm sure you've never lied either. So let's set the rules. So you never lied, and now you're going after an 80-year-old dude that's a multi-billionaire and saying he lied. Okay, we set the pace. Go. You're obviously speaking from a higher tower, Robertson. So yeah, I'm sure you're lovely to hang around with. That's okay, man. We all make mistakes. We all get really offended when people lie to us. Or you will look at the president and think he's the Führer, Oh, they shouldn't be able to do any wrong. Or you think, because you were born poor, that you should need help, looking over the window. If you're short, You need a little stepping stool to look above the crowd, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Robert, everything his mouth is a lie. Yeah, that's how politicians are. Who are you talking about, man? Politicians do that all the time. What are you talking about? Did you vote for Bush or Obama? They lied too, dum-dum. Come on, man. Grow up, Peter Pan. I mean, we're not in third grade. Oh, he lied to me. I bet you're still mad at your mom and dad for, like, telling you Santa Claus was real. Come on, Johnny Ray Robertson, J.R. Oh, J.R.R. That's pretty cool, man. Come on, bro. You can't just say lie. You sound like someone is on CNN. What, you don't think Obama lied, or Kamala, or Bush, or Clinton, or Reagan? You don't think any of those guys lied? Try again. Come on. I'm a Kamala supporter, man, but you gotta. I hope you're like a little person, I don't think you're an adult, because adults don't really talk like that. Unless you might be real stupid. And that's okay. I mean, there's a lot of stupid people out there, so I wouldn't blame yourself. I bet you think, the Easter Bunny's real too. I mean, do you go after everyone that's lied to you before? Oh, you probably live somewhere far, far away, huh? Oh, you might be a Russian bot. What's up, Blockbuster? Santa is real. I see him every day downtown LA. Oh, Blockbuster, you're my favorite, man. Yeah, brother. Hate the shooter missed. Oh, yeah, you're one of those. Good job, Robertson. Way to be a class act, huh? You're probably a Ruski. So not only do you get offended when someone lies to you that you don't know, because you don't know them, I don't know them, no one knows them, but you also call for other people to perish from this earth. Dude, I mean, you're deep, man. And you obviously don't know how to spell, so yeah, you're pretty stupid. You wish death on people that you don't know. You get offended that people lie to you that you obviously don't know. I think you live in your mom's basement, or you're not an adult, and you don't know how to spell. So if you're trying to say bye, like bye, it's put an E at the end of that, baby, and you'll be great. God, that was good. I'm good. I'm freaking good. I need a... Yes, I'm stupid. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry for all that. I thought I was talking to a... There you go, fucking moron. Kamala 2024, baby. Woo! Fight the power. He lied to me. He lied to me, guys. The person on TV lied to me. He's a bad guy. I wish. Oh, and you misspelled missed. Ah! I didn't even correct you. You spelled missed. I wish the shooter M-I-S-T missed. Like a Sierra Mist, like the drink. You're a fucking moron, dude. I wish he missed. M-I-S-S-E-D, dude. Oh, you definitely don't. You are definitely stupid. Oh, you definitely are stupid. Yeah. So you thought mist, like a sprinkler mist. Or when I talk, I spit and it's mist. M-I-S-T, like a spray bottle. It sprays out mist of water. You, you thought I wish the shooter didn't mist. Oh, oh, why me too? Oh my God. Hey man, what's up, Ray? How you doing, brother? How you feeling, man? Yeah, Johnny, I don't think you're American, so you probably can't vote. That's okay, brother. You can. You need to go back to school and learn how to spell and know the definition of words before you start typing stuff, because you're super weird. Matthew, what's up? I wish you didn't miss Trump's head. I wish he didn't miss Trump's head. Nice, brother. All right. Well, he actually got him. I mean, he did get hit in the head, so he didn't miss, right? Right, Robertson? He didn't missed. Missed. M-I-S-T. That's a good one. Yeah, how you doing, Ray? He tried. Yeah, he tried. We're talking about, yeah, the Trump. Dave, what's up, Dave Gear? How you doing, brother? Simplify, man. Trump 2024. That's right, brother. There's a lot of weirdos in this chat. There you are. What's up, Roma? You are sure stuff on that missed bud. Oh, here we go again. You are sure stuff. You are sure stuff on that missed bud. Matthew, what are you doing? Is that name Matthew? Oh, God. You are sure stuff stuck on that missed bud. What? You're... Okay. The result of cancer... Oh, it's tomorrow? Okay, okay. Yeah, you took the test? That's good, brother. As long as you know, man. Sorry about that, dude. Yeah, I mean... You'll be good, though. Have faith, man, and faith in my, my situation. It ain't about dying or nothing, but that's good, brother. Stay positive, stay motivated, man. Your brain will do. Your brain is very powerful, man, as long as it doesn't dive into the pits of doom, you know. If you stay positive up here, your heart and body will carry you through. And when your mind fails you, your body will carry you through anyways, because you can't stop moving, brother. Shoot and move. Move and shoot, devil dogs. What's up, Jersey Mike? Little boy. By the way, about the shooter, I didn't know who to support, the shooter or Trump. Nah, man, you don't wish for death upon nobody, man, because there's no coming back from that. What are you talking about? So you stand on the BS? Trump stands for you? Dude, I fought under, I served under, I don't know what you're talking about, but here's the deal. If you're a citizen of this country, it shouldn't matter who is the president, because you're basically not in the military or in the government. But if you're in the military, you'll definitely serve under the commander-in-chief, which is the president. So I served under Bush and Obama guys, and they're no different than any other politician that you'll ever meet. You know, it's all the same. There's some sort of agenda going on a lot bigger than us than we would like to put forth. But I do think Kamala has great ideas in fixing everything and making sure the federal government controls the pricing on food and gas. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. What's your plan for the future? I don't know, man. I'm gonna see. I mean, my company gets bought out in October, November, or something like that. So I'll probably have a job until January, but after the 1st, I don't know. We'll I don't know what they're gonna do. I have zero idea, man. Zero idea what I'm gonna do. Work at Walmart? I don't know. You definitely need to vote for Trump and not yeah, you don't wish death upon nobody like that, man. That's not a good way of thinking. Not a good way of thinking. That's a very radical way, man. You think you can make it into January unemployed? Very impressive if you can. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if they take over in October, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping just till January, because there's no set data when they're going to buy it. It could be early as October. It could be as late as December. So if they buy it in December, I'm sure they're going to have a week or two to figure things out before they start laying people off or giving them severance packages, So until even the company meeting I had the other day, no one knew anything, dude. The guy asked, like, what would, I know, I'm kind of quoting him. He goes, I know everyone's asking if they're going to keep their job. And his answer to if everyone's going to keep their job was a question to the question. He answered that question as in, what did he say? He's all, why wouldn't they keep us around? That was his answer to, are we going to have a job when they buy us out? So I don't think so, man. There's no reason for them to keep me in all the, all the stuff that I, it's a lot of money to keep me around, so I don't think so. They have their own guys. They have their own way. They'll figure it out. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, don't be like these guys in the compound here talking about they wish the shooter didn't miss. That's some you're sick in the head, man. If you talk like that and you're okay with saying that out loud, that you wish someone perished from this earth over a presidential election, the presidency is not that important, guys. It's really not. If you think because a president's in charge, the United States is going to go a certain way, it won't. Because the whole ideal of a president is for someone to be in charge but not have really any power. That's basically what the presidency was established for by our good man George. If you don't know George Washington, I'll do a little research. He made sure that president position had zero to little power. It only could do a certain amount of things, but what he really wanted people to understand is that people look up to the leader of a government like the Führer, or like the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ himself. So the people that go after him like that think that government is in charge. Like there's they like emperors, they like dictators. Those are the same people that put that much effort, wishing the shooter didn't miss, wishing Trump's a bad guy or he lied to me. Those people would vote themselves into a dictatorship. That's how those people work. So all those people that, they're tankies. They root for authoritarianism. They want that. And that's why they'll justify the means of trying to kill someone in their own mind. They're delusional. They're delusional and extremely sick in the head. So I don't, it's not fun and games, but I wouldn't, if your mind starts slipping that way and speaking like that, I would cautious you and rethink your own decisions, because it seems like, and what most governments do, they want those people that think like that to act in their behalf, right? So if these people, are upset that Trump becomes president, they'll become the rioters. They'll be the ones to cause trouble, to make sure he always looks bad. And if Kamala becomes president, they'll still do the rioting and all that stuff, because they're going to blame it on something else. They like authoritarianism, and they want government like to pat them on the back. They've been lied to a lot, like the guy in chat said. They get offended when you don't tell them the truth, because they think they deserve to know the truth because they were born somewhere. They think they're important. They're a tanky, man. They like authoritarianism. That's why when Kamala wants to set the price cap on all the grocery stores and gas, they like it. They like that. They think the federal government's like Jesus or the Bible, and they get really butthurt when they find out they're lied to. Hey guys, if you haven't found out, all governments lie to you. And then, we're all in weapons of mass destruction. So, what happened to Bush? No one went after Bush for that. Oops. Oops. So these people, they like authoritarianism. They think the government's in control, and if something bad happens, they want to go after your guns. They want to set pricing. They want to help the poor and do all this. It's all woo-woo stuff, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because I'm a Lone Ranger, I can do stuff on my own. These people want handouts and EBT cards, and that's communism. A lot of these people on there are communists. So, what's up, Raz? How you doing, brother? They are both receiving. Yeah. What's up, Jersey? I'm not even a Trump supporter. I told you I'm voting for Kamala, guys. I like that stuff. I'm a communist myself. I want set prices. I want all that good stuff. Should be a fun time. Oh, Romeo. Oh, Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo? Jersey Mike, do you hear this clown? I don't know, one of you guys couldn't, it's alright, man. You can hang out and run your mouth. That's all good, man. That's what it's here for. That's why I made this little channel. So we can all come on here and figure it out, because it seems like you guys still can't tell me one thing Trump's done bad. Or what did, and like the other guy, what did he lie to you about? Oh, he lies all the time. He lies to me. I bet your mom and daddy lied to you too. And then you get all butthurt. Santa Claus isn't real. It's alright, man. I mean, we all grow up sometime. Yeah, protect it, Raz. You're in charge, brother, not me, man. These fools are bugging you. Get them out of here. Get out of here. But if they're having a good talking about what up, bud? What? Or talk. Well, there we go. There you go, Romeo. What the F are talking about, bud? I think you're a foreigner, Romeo. With that last name and that spelling, I don't think you're even a U.S. citizen, so I think you might be a bot. That's okay, brother. I know you're Romeo. What is that? What country are you coming from, Romeo? With that spelling, spell. There we go. Spell check sucks. You? Question mark? Good one. What's up, Jersey? I'm bored. Bye. Oh, you bye. I don't think Jersey. I think Jersey Mike's a bot and or a foreigner too, fellas. I don't think they're U.S. citizens because they can't spell. Did I spell bye correctly? Ah! Look at that. Sweet, your internet is working. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Roman? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. I had a weird time yesterday. Oh, dude. Yeah, man. Where I'm from, there's semi trucks all day. What's up, Jersey? Matthew probably speaks 2 languages. Dude, I speak 2 languages, you moron. So what? That doesn't make you, that makes you more of an idiot. Because you probably, one, obviously you can't really speak English, so that's effed up. 2, his other language that he speaks, whatever country he's from, he probably forgot how to do it, because if you don't use it, you lose it. How do I know that? It's because I forgot how to speak Spanish, because it's been about, I don't know, 30 years since I've actually tried to speak Spanish. So, try again, Matthew. Foreigners. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go back to your own country and get out of here. This is Boston, man. Y'all ain't gonna do good in Boston, man. Nah, it's okay, fellas. We're all here for fun, man. No one needs to get butt hurt. Bot or a foreigner, or not a U.S. citizen. It's one of the two. I can tell by the way you guys speak and the way you type and how offended you get that someone lies to you. Someone on TV lies to you. Have you guys ever been, I don't know, into like another government where pretty much all governments lie to their people? It's kind of a thing governments do. Then I'll reply in Spanish. Yeah, please do. That is on you. Don't disrespect anyone. Thank you, Raz. Yeah, Ray. They're bots, dude. They're probably Russian bots or CCP bots for sure. Communism. They don't. They don't really. As I read every sentence as I drive at the same time, it definitely doesn't make sense. They're very. They're either bots or non-U.S. citizens. That's okay. I mean, we're having a discussion. They still haven't told me why Trump is a bad politician. They just kept saying he lied. Or they wish they. Oh yeah, talking points, right? He lies. I wish the shooter didn't miss. It's all talking points. You can hear it. I'll go tonight and watch the news, and it's the same talking points. You'll hear on MSNBC, CNN, all that other crap. So it's all the same, man. What's up, Brandon? Trump 2024. That's right, brother. Super casual, expialidocious. Hell yeah, brother. Trump 2024. Rock on, man. Trump is bad politician. I never heard about that. Trump is being Trump, bro. That's how I look at it too, right? For sure. Yeah, he's just being a dude, you know, and everyone thinks he should be a politician. I'm like, dude, this guy used to build buildings and shit in New York, man. Like, you don't think he doesn't give a flying fudge about anything, dude. Why would he care about little old Romeo, the national Mr. Romeo from I don't know, where are you from, Romeo? I know you're Matthew and good old Jersey Mike. Good name, Subway. I don't get it, man. That was a good one. Oh God. It's that not enough for you, lame. Why would you want your president to say nothing but false information? So you're saying that you have the right information. That's what you're saying. So you're saying you have more information than the President of the United States. How do you have that? Because you watched TV. Congratulations, Romeo. You're an idiot. And probably a loser. And a little stupid. And that's why communism is so successful in other countries, gentlemen. Matthew Romeo right there. I already said it in the comments. Okay, Romeo. Okay, Romeo and Juliet. Keep an eye on Jersey and Matthew. Yeah, nah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Raz. I'm just trying to help him see the light. That the bot or the non-U.S. citizen is trying to tell me, a U.S. citizen, how to vote. So if lying's really bad, we should really, really go after Bush Jr., right? Because there was no such thing as weapons of mass destruction. How about Obama? Obama lied. And they're presidents. So what? Romeo, you're not that important in this life. So when you get offended that someone lied to you, I don't know why you get mad over that. You know, I'm lying to you right now. I lied to you at least 5 times right now. And I mean, are you gonna wish a shooter took me out? That's why communism works in other countries, fellas. Romeo's Exhibit A, and then Jersey Mike, Exhibit B. Oh man, motorcycle got pulled over. Oh God. Your wife lied she wasn't working last night. Okay? There you go, Romeo. Oh, Roman, there you go. I'm voting for both. It should be Harris VP. We don't want to be racist. Roman, that's a funny one. I like that one, brother. Oh, Jersey Mike, you got me. Oh, my wife wasn't with me last night. Yeah, good one, dum dum. Dude, how old are you, bro? You have to be like, you have to be like 18 or something, 18, 19 years old, and you get mad that people lie to you. You don't know what's going on. That's communism, brother. You'll grow out of it. I promise. But stick with this channel, man. It will we'll help you out, because we got. Roman's probably the opposite in political than I am. Raspberry, I listened to her speech. I mean, we're all different politically, man, but you guys get really upset when the other side is against you, and that's communism, man. I need you to see that. I really need you to see how offended you get when other people start going after your beliefs, man, or vote opposite of your beliefs. You get really upset, and you can't explain why. You just say he's a bad person. You start going after my wife. You know, why would you say that? You wish she got actually shot. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man, I think you're really sick ahead, and I do think you need to relax and chill out, or grow up a little bit, man. And if you're a bot or a non-U.S. citizen, well, you know, worry about your own country, because I'm sure it sucks. Because most of Europe sucks. I like Germany. I always like Germany. Poland, South Korea, Japan, Philippines, Taiwan, great countries. India, also a great country. Could do a lot of work, but if you're in any other country, it pretty much sucks. Canada has its problems, but so does America, you know. Yeah, man, that's what I mean about you guys. You guys will get really upset. You'll start attacking the person that's the opposite of you. You know, it's my team versus your team. And I hate to say it, if you are a U.S. citizen, you're just a citizen, and that's all you are. You know, you're nothing more, nothing less. So I don't know why you would stick up for people that don't know you. You know, I don't know, something to think about, brother. But I'm glad you're here in the compound, man. I hope you're back. Trump 2024, Nikki, what up? Woo! Trump, what's up? Swamp. I'm just gonna Swamp. What's up, brother? Dude, they had Little John at the DNC. Yeah, they had a freaking 369. Damn. Yeah, I mean, very class act, guys. They had to pay that dude a fortune, because you know he's gonna do that. And he looked pretty good too, man. He looked pretty jacked, right? Hope Trump brings juvenile. Oh, dude. Roman, I like your. Dude, I had Juvenile's 400 Degree CD, man, back in the day. God, that CD was kind of awful, though. There was a couple good bangers, but I might even still have that CD. I watched The Daily Show and pretend it was awesome. Oh, yeah, Roman, you made me laugh today, man. Yeah, try, guys. You know what? The main reason why I'm voting for him is because people like that in the chat get all butthurt that you're voting. Isn't like that half the fun? You know, you know, if you rock a Trump 2024 shirt and some like liberal, you know, non-U.S. citizen will get all butthurt about it, like Roman and Jersey's Mike's, aka Subway, morons. They get mad if you say anything about that you're voting for Trump, they get super mad. I mean, read the comments. I'm so political. Dude, I think everyone that can laugh at this, you know, I think besides the assassination attempt, I don't think that's anything to laugh about. But everything leading up to it, I mean, if you can't hang out with another American citizen and laugh about it, you're basically a communist, because you're going to get offended. And if you get offended, you're going to end up backing or doing the bidding of the political party. Hence what happened in Germany. Boom! Circa 1939, brothers. That's right, brother. I hope it's Trump or Kamala. No way I could stand for JFK's worm voice for 4 years. Yeah, no way. I've got 3 different shirts, and somebody always gets something. Oh, yeah, see, Nikki? Yeah, man, I have a hat, and someone will always, like, give you a little weird attitude, dude. It's weird. Do I have my Trump golf balls? No. Dude, that's a good one, Raz. I'm gonna remember that. If I forgot, you can buy the Trump golf balls. When Trump does something, it's always in the because he doesn't. Why would he ever tell anyone? You know, I'm not gonna. If I'm running a business and I'm at the head of the business, and America is a business, guys, it's not, you know, it's not the Bible. It's not this Holy Roman Empire where the government's supposed to do a bunch of nice things for us. The government does its thing. We do our thing. The military does its thing. And there's 3 separate groups of people. And we all kind of work together. Sometimes one bends one way, but the citizens, which Matthew and Jersey Mike are, or non-U.S. citizens, and then the military does its thing, and we all kind of help each other out and make sure everyone's good. And that's why America is badass. Brazil's awesome. I've never been to Brazil, man. I've never been to South America yet. I want to, though. Mexico's as far as south I go. You in U.S.? Yeah, I'm in the U.S., brother. Born and raised, American U.S. citizen, amen. Gun-toting, root American, brother. Gun-toting, rootin' America. Oh, did they get off? They didn't want to argue anymore. A couple of them couldn't spell. I think they were bots or foreigners, which is sad because I'm sure the country they're in is a piece of crap. So, but if you're like poor and a piece of crap and you think very bad, you're gonna try to bring everybody down with you, and that's how communists think. That's how they think. They think the world's gonna end, or because of the president's there. You know, he's a dictator now, and he's the Führer, and we should all listen to the Führer. And those are the guys that would become National Socialists in Germany, 1930. Those are the same people that would vote in Adolf because they want control. They're obsessed with it. And if you wear a little shirt like Nikki did, I'm sure you're a lady type of an American. Ever, dude, ever. As a matter of fact, if I did, it's because I try to be hitting on her. Like, she could be wearing a I Love Communist shirt, and I'd be like, hey, what's up, baby? Like, I do too, you know? That's a good shirt, good classic shirt, yeah. Dude, sure. What, but like to go up to a female or even a male and be like, oh God. So those people that do that are projecting what they heard on TV last night into their reality. They're making what politicians say their reality. That's exactly how communism works. Dictators, dude. Right? Adolf would stand up on a podium and spell this crap out, and then the people would turn around and implement his ideas. That's what the people in my chat are doing in the compound, man. They come on here and maybe I baited them a little bit with my headline, right? I baited because I wanted to see if it was true, and it was the first time I had multiple people come after me for that, and that was weird, man. And I seen other people's channel, man, and they're like a Trump or not they're not fans of Trump, and man, you can read the chat, and it's just awful, man. It's awful. I don't know how people even think that much. I don't get it. Bye, Ray. Hey, man, gotta go. Later, Ray. Appreciate it, man. Was it 8-tier leader? Oh, yeah, dude. The Führer on meth. Did you see his when he was at the Olympics, dude? Like, the dude's freaking bugging out, man. Yeah, dude, I'm sure all those guys were all doped up. I mean, if you believe in all that stuff, you're already in a whole nother world, right? I mean, and if you implement it throughout your country and then outside your borders, you have to be all sorts of jacked up on stuff, man. I mean, mentally, drugs, I mean, you have to be. And then to keep it going, too. Because you're a cool cat. Harris 2024. What's up, Sean Ruth? I was about to leave. I'm always cool, B. Oh, you guys are cool, man. Singapore makes us look poor, Jordan, etc. Yeah. The thing with those, like, those super rich, the government uses a lot of oil and stuff. We don't know, man. I mean, our country's so rich. The United States is so rich, like everyone complains about the debt. But I always like to say, guys, who's going to collect on our debt? You know, what are we, like 30 trillion? Hey, later, Raz. Oh, are you leaving? Oh. What's up, Sean? You? Us? Maybe. Well, I'm thinking more of like we don't. The United States owes debt to other countries, so we're in debt to China for a lot of money, but China's in debt with us for a lot of money because we have to switch currencies. You know, we're probably in debt to the UK and France, but if we go belly up, the rest of the world catches on fire. So, like I said, who's going to collect on our debt? Actually, we can own private banks. Oh, really? China hold OU? Our debt? Yeah, but China's a third world country. I mean, China can hold all the debt they want when we come to collect, or when they want their money, we won't pay them. We'll go, oops. Right? I mean, if you have a credit card and you can't pay it, don't pay it. And you go bankrupt, and then you can't just get another credit card. So what? Your mortgage, people walk away from their houses all the time. Right? Hey, is Jersey Mike on? Because he said something mean about my wife. That was... China has some legit cities. Bullet trains better... Oh, my God. Oh, dude, you're... No. Maybe. I mean, yeah. Better internet. No, they don't have... They have controlled internet. Japan. I think you mean Japan has all that good stuff. China has some stuff, but it's you're not free there, man. You're just not. So anything that you read or see from that country is not true. Firsthand, man. I've had foreign Chinese citizens come all the way from China and live with me. Twice. 3 times. All six chicks. They exchange students. And trust me, man, they know the difference between America and China. And they don't have better internet. They control their internet. And they don't, I mean, they have bullet trains, but I mean, are you going to ever take a train? Let's be real. Let's be real. In America, you're never going to take a train. Ever. Why? Why, when you can just drive? Driving's better. Why would you want to... Have you seen our subway systems in New York? They're gross, Roman. Just gross. And, oh yeah, California's been trying to build one for the last, like, 20 years, dude. It sucks. My Prius gets to Seattle faster. Yeah, see? The great US of A. In Seattle, we pay billions for a light rail, and the max speed goes 60. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I know California's been trying to build a stupid train. I mean, trains aren't cool anymore, dude. From Los Angeles to this town in Bakersfield, and then it goes up to like the desert. Nobody lives in these towns. No, these towns. No, it's the desert. They've started, but I don't know. It's kind of stupid. And they want to build one from kind of where I live to Las Vegas, which it's just going to be full of like prostitutes and hookers. Like there's not going to be, you know, there's going to be, poor people will take it and then ruin it. So poor people, foreigners, they'll use the public service system and ruin it because their country sucks. It's the same thing. They'll ruin stuff because they don't know how to take care of stuff. Bullet trains are amazing. Yeah, man. I mean, if we could get one that actually works and stuff, that'd be great. I thought you were talking about the U.S. Matthew, you're still here. Roman? Matthew Roman, you're still here. I'm glad you're here, Matt. That means you're here to learn, and that's what this compound's all about, brother. Mr. Jersey Mike's, or Mike Jersey, whatever his stupid name is, he left because he already. He's one of those, man. You can't. Those are the guys you can't trust with your money. You will never trust them watching your trend because they think there's a weird authority above them, and it's creepy. But Roman, I'm glad you're here, man. Hang out with us, and you'll learn a couple things. Don't believe in the news you read, man. Sunshine, what's up? How you doing? From all the way from the UK, guys. In winter, I'm in Seattle. The king, what? Or what? Fish on? Fight on? I don't know. Yeah, Matthew, I'm glad you're still here. Just got back from shopping. How are you? I'm good. Good. Doing better. Doing better. Taking one day at a time. You know, got a lot on my plate. Trying to figure out how everything's going to work out with my condo and my job now. And hanging out with the boys in the compound, talking a little smack, a little politics, you know, trying to bring people into the light. Like I said, guys, I don't care who you vote for, but it's the way you defend your political parties is completely strange. Don't ever defend a political party. Ever. Defend what you believe in. You're in yourself, not your ideals or your politics, because that's what they believe in. Have you ever had a conversation about something political and then you go, that doesn't affect me at all? You know, like anything that has to do with religion or abortion, or a war somewhere, or I don't know, half the crap they talk about, it doesn't even affect you at all. It doesn't. But that's what they want you to talk about, because they don't want you to talk about anything else. Nailed it. That's it right there, fellas. It's 2024, dude. We got dudes trying to go up to Mars and go and put people on the moon and build a base out there. And, you know, incredible stuff. And they're still talking about racism, abortion, and a war, you know. Very original topics, guys. Right? That's what I mean. It's not, we should be, it's like the 21st century. We should be talking about other stuff that affects our life, you know. Mortgage pricing, rent sounds pretty good. But how do you do that? You got, I don't know, you got to get an economist for that. I haven't looked through the books. Stop having corporations buy housing plots of land and stuff. That would help. But most of than that, no one, I mean, it doesn't affect any of us. The war in Ukraine doesn't affect us. Russia's a third world country, so is China. They might act like us. You might recognize as you see it. They might speak, and you might hear the same thing. But in order to have what we have, it takes how long? 248 years of not overthrowing your government or not having a civil unrest or nothing like that. No bills, baby. Yeah. I wish, man. I have a blind... Oh, no. Sunshine. I have a blind headache today. Oh. Ooh, me personally, I'd take either, but... Yeah. They don't want to talk. Yeah, Nikki, I agree with you. They don't want to talk. Well, I have property tax and phone. Yeah. And Starlink. Oh, Starlink. Yeah, Nikki, you're right. They don't want to talk about anything else. You're right. It's been the same conversation for the last 100 years. It's the same. Or, you know, well, let's say 100. So in 1924, I guarantee they talked about abortion in 1924. They obviously talked about wars. They probably talked about illegal immigration. Because I think the people that built our railroad system in the United States were Chinese. Just saying. Yeah, it's the same crap, dude. It's the same. I feel like I'm in a freaking time loop, dude, where these politicians, that's why I like Trump so much. He doesn't talk about any of that crap. And if he does, he tries to get something done where it's off the table. It's like, oh, it's done. Abortion, pass it down to the states, whatever. Let the states deal with it, you know. Then he can move on with another topic. But, dude, I don't care about the war in Ukraine. Ukraine can lose, Russia can win. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't affect my life nor my family. And I think every American should think like that. Dude, should we help them and give them a bunch of our old weapon systems and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. If there's a war to be had, this is America, fellas, all right? We believe in the Second Amendment and more guns than Americans on this great nation. This is God's country, and if there's a war to be had, you bet your ass we're going to be there. Oh yeah, Americans like fighting wars. I like fighting a war. Let's fight them all together. Let's do it. But dude, Nikki, you're right, man. It's the same conversation. Imagine going home and having a conversation with your mom and dad about the same crap over. It's like, dude, could we talk about anything else? But stupid people will always talk about stupid things. DNC shit show right now. Or, hold on. I gotta read this. Nikki coming in with some fire, fellas. Where? Sweet orthodontics. There we go. If you guys don't know, I'm a dental assistant. Where's Mad Monk at when I need him? I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna go hit the gym. The DNC was nothing but the same talking points. It's getting old, dude. And I think a lot of people recognize that. I hope, anyways. And you see that how highly educated, and you see that's how highly educated this clown. Oh, Romeo. I try to give you credit. UBI is the only. Ooh. Anyone watch Jones Plantation? No, what is that? Jones Plantation. Ooh. That doesn't sound. Ooh. A plantation. That don't sound good. Dry clean? Oh. No, I'm not a 100%. Dude, can you imagine? Oh, what? Can you imagine me as a dental assistant? I would totally screw that up. You see, he don't know. Matthew Romeo, you still can't spell and or write a complete sentence. Where are you from, dude? You're probably... Oh, you sound like a CCP member to me. You can see me as a dental assistant? Oh, bro. I would totally screw that up. Romeo, if you're not a U.S. citizen, I wouldn't worry about an election that doesn't relate to you. I would worry about the piece of crap country you come from. That would help that country out. Like if you're from Mexico, I would suggest you fix the running water in Mexico, because there's no such thing as fresh water in Mexico. Oh, guys, nothing about Mexico. If you buy a beer in Mexico and they'll open it, you know, like at a bar, they reuse the bottles. There's no recycling. They take the bottles back, wash them out, serve them again. So that bottle, most of the bottles that you use in Mexico have been probably used for last 80 years. So if Romeo, you're from Mexico, I just gave away your biggest secret. That's how disgusting places are. And the beers taste different because of the bottle. Dude, it's gross, but still gets you drunk. And if you get a street taco, it's probably a runaway dog. So, you know. Where? I don't know where. Just saying, fellas. Have you seen our landfills? No, man. I actually have not seen a landfill. I seen a coal pit or a coal mine. Dude. Bro, I like a coal, where they dig it out of the ground, like, that. It's phenomenal. Dude, I thought I was at the Grand Canyon, but I was just in, like, South Dakota. It's impressive. It's so impressive, man. But a landfill, no, man. That would be a wild sight. Born and raised in Seattle, Jesus Christ. So you're not you're more of an idiot than I thought then. Just kidding, Romeo. You're good, man. But yeah, I can Seattle, Washington. You're totally liberal out there. I get it, dude. Makes sense. It makes sense. You believe all that stuff. Why can't you spell? Gross. Yeah, Nikki, it's freaking gross. No way. Yeah, yeah. So you buy like a Dos Equis or a Corona beer. All the bottles are reused. All of them. You have to drink out of a water bottle, and you have to hear it crack. You have to go. If you don't, you can't drink any of the water. You'll get sick. Yeah, Mexico's awful, dude. I'm from Mexico, so I wasn't born there, but my whole family's from Mexico. I was born in lovely California, which is basically half of Mexico. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mexico's fun, man. Our state, Washington's IPAC money. You are in Cali, you lame. Okay. Okay, bud. Yeah, and then yeah, if you get street tacos, I'm not, it could, you never know. You never know. There's no rules down there. There's no rules. If you have I'll give the dirtiest secret away in Mexico. If you have a husband or a boyfriend, and he goes to Tijuana, and he visits a place called Hong Kong or Chavelitas, he's going to a whorehouse. So just be careful. Brock Queen, Kamala 24. What's up, Wayne Hawkins? I like that name, Hawkins. I like the Hawkins. Mexico just got taken over by a bunch of South American dudes from Venezuela, man. And the cartels. Oh, and you'll be able to buy cocaine anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. They'll sell it to you over the counter. Yeah, it's safe. Because if you have money, you'll be safe in Mexico. But the policia will also pull you over and you have to bribe them. That's a true thing. That is a true thing. It's sad, man. It's sad that a lot of my family, dude, they're like, I don't really care about Mexico and all that, but my family that has more say in the game, more was born there, had more family there. They're embarrassed by Mexico, man. It's really embarrassing for them. You go and you walk 2 minutes over the border into Tijuana. There's a freaking whorehouse there. There's a bunch of other crazy stuff. You walk 2 minutes into San Diego, you have running water, fresh water. So there's like a weird, it sucks because there's nothing anybody can do about it. San Diego can't take more of Mexico and make it better. Nor will the government of Mexico get rid of all the crime. They can't, because they're the criminals too. It's so corrupt, dude. It's so corrupt. If you haven't seen a corrupt country, I would suggest you go to Mexico, and then once you see that, what blew my mind, this is what really blew my mind. So my life going to Mexico and seeing, it's fun, but it's corrupt. You can't raise a family there. And then seeing, as a young teenager, when you're down there and you get pulled over, you're going to pay the policia at least $20 to let you go. You got to be cool with people offering you drugs all the time. There's massive, like, you know, sex trafficking out there. So I seen a horrible, corrupt country from the inside, growing up. And then I went to Iraq. Dude, even worse. I don't know how much worse you can get, but Iraq was 1,000 times worse, which the population had no say in anything. They always had to pay up. It was like, you couldn't even be more corrupt because Iraq basically wasn't a country. It was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I thought we were talking about the United States of America. We could talk about any country, really. Nicaragua is, yeah, man. I mean, if you've been there, yeah, we just don't see it. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, and geez, I could only imagine, dude, Nicaragua or anything like that. Venezuela. Like, Mexico's bad, but they still want money. They're not dumb, but you can see it. It's funky. Oh, I can only imagine. Or like countries, there's a point where there's not even any corruption anymore because there's nothing to corrupt. It's just the way it is. Like, honestly, like Russia, everything's owned by people. You can't be more corrupt than what it already is, I guess. I'm rambling now, but Colombia, Ecuador, really? Yeah, Colombia's already went through its wild stage, Ecuador too, for sure. I'm sure it's a little sketch sometimes, but 131 votes. Let's see. Oh, Trump wins. I'll be damned. 69% to 31%. All right. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Have you ever checked out? Isn't he a white dude? I like my corruption visible. That's right, brother. Same here, man. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, isn't he a white guy? that's racist. Aren't you a white? What's up, Benton, dude? What's going on? Benton in the house. Dude, long time no see. Aren't you a white dude? I'm Mexican, brother. Hate to say it. That was a little, are you, what do they say? Are you assuming my, my race? How dare you assume my race? How dare you, sir? No, I'm Mexican as I am Mexican. I'm a Mexican, not a Mexicant. I just said that, Romeo. How are you? I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. Just got a lot on my plate, but hanging in there, you know. How about yourself, man? How you doing? Aren't you a white guy? No, Romeo. No, Matthew Romeo. I'm not a white guy. I'm Mexican. Do you know Canelo Alvarez? He's Mexican. He's ginger. Weird how that happens, huh? Moron. Gosh, people are so racist these days. Assuming my gender and my religion and my race. God, Matt. Some liberal you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. Still burning, man. Kamala husband and Trump's son is... What? Kamala's husband and Trump's son-in-law using women. The Great Reset. I'm also fine, bro. That's good, Ben. That's good, man. Yeah. As long as everyone's good and healthy and has some bread in their pocket and has a good family and good friends, I think life could go on. But it gets weird, man. I'm glad you're doing good, brother. Welcome back, man. Ben's one of the first people ever to say hi on this crazy channel, so I'm glad you're back, brother. I'm glad you're doing good. Hope your family's doing good. Hope everyone is healthy, and hope everyone finds loves in a hopeless place, huh? Yeah, the Great Reset. Whoa, Jesus Christ! My van like took off. I think like the United Kingdom and France, I think they're going through some tough times with the Great Reset, man. You'll eat bugs and have nothing. And the one thing to get us there faster is have the federal government be more in charge of things. And the minute that happens and they start setting prices and all that other stuff, we're screwed. But American businesses won't fall for it, so it's all communist mumbledy-gumbledy gobbledygook. I bet it'll be awesome. We will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, we'll own nothing and be happy and eat the bugs, dude. I can't believe people have said that, dude. I can't see. That's how delusional people get, man. Delusional. Those are the people I'm very worried about. That would say, I wish Trump missed. Like, those are the people that would vote for owning nothing and being happy. Those are the why, you know, those are That's all communism, gobbledygook. You did. In order for things to get done, you got to do it yourself. I think there's a big problem in the United States. I think something really fishy is going on. Really fishy. I don't know what. It can't. It's nothing that. It's. I don't think it's totally out of control. I mean, it's a beautiful day. The sun's up. It's 73. And, if I go to the beach, there's pretty girls there and wearing thongs up their rear end with some pasties on their yayas. So, I don't think everything's that bad, but a lot of stuff has to go wrong for it to get to the Great Reset. I think the shutdowns, the coronavirus shutdowns, that was, I think, the Great Reset try. I think they tried then. Something really fishy has been going on. Yeah. I agree with you, Nikki. The global economic, it's literally on their YouTube channel. Really? I see, dude. I've never watched their crazy speeches. I've only heard them. I just can't. I know what they're gonna say. It's, you can watch a history. I watch, Stalin's speech or Mao Zedong's speech or the Führer's speech. It's the same rhetoric. It's the same. You can almost piece it together. It's the same lingo. It's just kind of. So I've heard it. I don't know how they're going to implement it. They would have to go after money, first of all. Boom. And yes, they are, right? I mean, I've been subbed to them for years. Yeah, Nikki, something really fishy has been going on. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, money, it has to start with money. If you don't, if you're one of those people that don't think money is important or something, it's not. It shouldn't, own your life. But if it gets harder for you just to buy food, I don't mean anything else. I'm just saying the meals I had in Iraq, you just need 3 square meals a day, nothing fancy, some water. If it's getting hard to afford that, then we got big problems. And so far, it's ticking up. Food's going up. Fast food went sky high. Grocery markets. So that's the start of it. And then now I would assume you have to and then all the other prices go up. So, you can't afford that much food. We're still good though. Americans are still fine. I know it's going up. I know Americans are struggling, but I'm sure it could be cheaper. But I don't see any people waiting in line for a soup kitchen. That's when we have to worry about, when we start seeing soup kitchens and stuff. BlackRock, yeah, and Vanguard, yep. Then once, the society then people that believe in communism and socialism, they'll start attacking people that just want to do it by themselves because they don't want to do it for themselves. Most of the Kamala voters are communists. They believe in everyone should chip in and do the right thing. And I hate to say it, man, people are pieces of crap, and you can't hope for the best. You have to actually put in the work and the time. Then buy yourself a weapon and learn how to use that weapon. That's how I roll. It's already far too late. You think so? Yeah, textbooks, but sure. China did that with the Great Leap Backwards, and they're still doing that. You gotta learn Xi Jinping thought and a bunch of other weird stuff in China. You know it's too late. Damn, dude. 100%. You got to give me 99% or nothing's 100. If you know, I would have gave you more. If Trump would have took that bullet to the dome, I don't know that I think about what would have happened, dude. I don't know what would have happened. I think long term, I don't know, man. That would have been one wild ride. Oh, damn, dude, this big old bug just hit my windshield. Woo! That was a big old sucker. It splattered too, but it bounced off. Oh yeah, it's like stuck to my window. If I'd help them at this point. Yeah, people gotta start. I gotta start seeing it. I gotta start seeing it where I live. I don't see any bad stuff where I live. If I go to Los Angeles, it's kind of all crappy, but those are a bunch of drug addict bums, dude. I want to see houses foreclosed. Once I see suburban America start foreclosing on houses, then I'll start believing it, because that will set off a weird reaction. But we still got guns, so you know, as long as every American is armed, we'll be fine. Because the communists won't be able to take over like they always do. They always try to take over stuff because they can't make up their own mind. They can't do things on their own. They can't even think on their own. They'll just repeat whatever's on MSNBC and CNN and The View. It's a rinse and repeat, you know. And they would do this until they would either hurt us, lock us up. That's all they do. That's all they do. Oh, yeah. No. I'm almost 50, Angie. Oh. You young people, shake it. What's up, Angie? I'm 36, Angie, and I'm a goddamn veteran of the Iraq and Afghanistan war. So if you've never seen communism or socialism take over a country, I suggest you go to Mexico, then go to Iraq. And then let me know how it all plays out. But you're always welcome here, Angie. I love you. Love that name. I had a good friend date a girl named Angie. She was a crazy chick, but you know, a couple baby daddies, different dads, 3 kids. And the only difference between our country and every other country ever created is we can buy guns. Lots of guns. Not much, just listening, taking it all in. Nice, trust me, I've lived in and seen it all. I respect everyone. Hey, love you too, Angie. Yeah, we ramble our mouth on this little channel of mine. I started it to do this, really, get people in here and talk about things, and I'll try to look at every question and answer it. Yeah, I served in the military, Marine Corps, in the Iraq War and Afghanistan War. And I worked for a police department for a while, and I instructed in police academy, so a lot of background in that field. Great times. Yeah, I mean, with my experience and everyone else's on here, we can come to pretty good conclusions and see who's kind of weird and kind of not, and who's been watching the news too much, and you know, who's thinking from themselves. That's what I kind of made the channel for. I had a couple good buddies of mine commit suicide. You know, my best friend growing up since I was, 11, 12 years old. And then my battle buddy in the Marine Corps, he ended up driving out to the desert and shooting himself in the head. So, yeah, I made it also just to meet new people and stuff like that too. I have lots of family members who are military boyfriend too. Military changes you for sure. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, tell your boyfriend I said Semper Fi. Thank you for his service. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, military's hard, man. Whoever's in it now, I really. It's tough, man. It's a tough gig. I appreciate his service. I really do. And now I say Angie. Why did I call you Angie? Angela, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Angela. Absolutely. You're always welcome here. I'm sorry I gave you a hard time. I was just worked up from my conversation before. I have a way of speaking. I made this channel because sometimes when I'll argue with someone in chat or kind of poke the bear because it's kind of the way you speak in the military. I'm sure. Thank you for your service. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sure your husband's or boyfriend's a smart ass, and yeah, he probably has to watch what he says a lot because when he's on base with his boys, I mean, if you just speak like there's no filter. There's no such thing as a filter, or no one will ever tell you what not to say in the Marine Corps or any branch service like that. So I made this channel for a couple of reasons, and being able to kind of speak like I'm still in the military helps me get that craziness out of me. That's oh, if you're a nurse, yeah. Oh, dude, nurses too, man. I don't see, that's another like profession that kind of gets looked over all the time. My neighbor's a nurse, man. She gets home late. She's like 50. She should be 50, 60 years old or something. She should be retired, but she's Filipino. These two work their asses off, man. But I don't know how to fix those problems. Like with police, nurses, firefighters are cool. They're chill. Even like the street sweeper guys or, construction crews, I wish they could do a little more for those guys or incentivize them working, man, because if we start losing nurses or good police officers, ooh, that'd be a good way to, well, they defunded the police in some states. So if you live in, I don't know, Roman, you live in Washington, right? Did it hit? Yeah, firefighter's a cake job. A tier, S tier, government nurse. Oh, he's soft spoken. Good man. That's impressive being in the military too. I would say 80% of the people in the military are very, very rough spoken. No filter. That's me, man. But I do have a buddy. He's soft spoken. His call sign was Princess. Good looking man. He always picked up on the ladies. He would just sit there and a chick would come up to him. I swear. But a very soft spoken, smiles. Never got mad, never got sad. He was a good friend. Good friend. Bet don't call one next time your house is on fire. Roman, you're fun. Firefighters don't do shit. They kind of don't, man. Sometimes they don't. They'll spend like a whole week in that firehouse washing their damn fire truck all the time. And that's why, yeah, I've heard, firefighter stations can get in trouble because they'll hire people within, like a family member and stuff like that. I heard stories about that. It can get really weird. What's up, Ryan Hopkins? Call your neighborhood crackhead. They don't do jack. Yeah, they got a chill job, man, and they get all the praise, they get all the love. You know, a cop or a police officer, everyone pretty much hates. You know, we all have gotten a ticket. It's like, what the hell, man? You know, that happens. That definitely happens. Military, man. I was in the Marine Corps, sitting in an airport in Missouri or Texas, one of the two, and some random lady walked up to me. I was 20, maybe, no, 22. I don't know. I think I was in Texas, or it could have been Arizona. I was sitting in an airport, and I was in my dress uniform, my Charlies or my Alphas, and some random lady came up to me and called me a baby killer. I'll never forget it. She was a big old broad too, and she goes, "You guys are baby killers," and she pointed at me and my buddy, and me and my buddy were like, "Who's she talking to, man?" And we're like, "What?" But she just saw what she heard on CNN, and CNN was saying that the United States military was in Iraq killing babies. Or Afghanistan. It was one of the two. I think it was after my Iraq deployment. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember this big old white chick, a Karen. "You guys killed babies." I was like, "What? Dude, I'm just trying to get out of here and drink a beer." 35 years now retired. Nice, man. In a small town. My dad was a firefighter and worked 5 days a week, 50 hours. 35 years retired. Dude, tell your dad, I tell him thanks for his service as a firefighter, man. I joke. Sometimes I think it could be easy, but until you do it. But when I got T-boned, man, they're strong, bro. One of the firefighters guys pulled me out of my van when I got T-boned, and I was like, "Hold me." I shook my hand after, dude. His hand was like a bear claw. No, tell your dad thank you for your service there, Ryan Hopkins. I joke a lot, but I do respect people in any uniform, nursing uniform, fire uniform, police uniform, because in the end of the day, you're just dealing with people. You're not even really doing a job. You got to babysit a person, especially nurses like Angela. God, I want to say Angie. What's up, Nikki? Not a joke, sadly. Where's the delete button? Delete. Cops' real job. Yeah, but some cops are not good, man. I've been around them. I've known a lot of cops in my day. I used to work for a police department. I used to instruct a police academy. And the whole thing about the academy and doing all this talking, and the way I like, this is why I kind of brought the channel. I made the channels so I can kind of speak that way to people, is to get them out of their shell, like Matthew and Subway Jersey Mike. They get so, and then when you're out of tension and someone's yelling at your face, you want to yell back and defend what you believe in. But in the Marine Corps or anything like that, like boot camp, it's to let go your ego. And some cops will lose that ego but gain it back, and the ego will be a lot worse. And then he has a badge and gun. So that's what I'm always afraid of with police officers, is they get that badge, and if they don't lose their ego, or they lose their ego during training and all that, because that's the whole thing about the Marine Corps is, you're just a number, you got to do the right thing when no one's looking. And even in the police academy, it's the same thing, man. Like, you got to be careful, and these inmates will call you all sorts of names and throw their feces and urine at you, and they, through their jail cell, they'll try to shiv you with their HIV. They're monsters in there. And the minute you have an ego and you take it personally, they win. And that's what I try to tell everyone. I guess, that my main goal, and is to, if you want to have a conversation, you can't have an ego. Or if you lose it and someone gives you some authority, you can't grow into a monster, because some officers will grow into a monster, and it's sad. I don't think we've seen a cop that's been a monster in a while, but I'm sure there are, like very corrupt. Gotta get back to work. Angela, take care, everyone. Take care. You're always welcome here. Thank you for coming by, and tell your boyfriend I said thank you for his service. I really do. And you too, being a nurse. I'm just not that lazy. Yeah, registered nurse. I agree with that. Yeah, registered nurses. I wish they would get something better, man. I don't know if pay would do it. Same, less hours. That's what I would kind of think. They need to hire more people. I don't know. How do you hire more people? It takes time, but it would be 3 days on. I don't know. I don't know how the work schedule is for nurses, but. And then nurses get all twisted because they work all night in the light, and then they have to come home during the day and try, like, the graveyard shift. You get that messes with your mind too, dude. If you work under those lights all the time and dealing with crappy people all the time, because people are rude to nurses, man. So every time I'm in the hospital and I get a female nurse, I hit on them almost immediately. I'd flirt, not hit. I don't try to hit on anyone. I'll try to make their day a little better. Because I feel bad. Don't you feel? I feel real bad for nurses sometimes. Even the dudes. I just try to make them like, hey, I'm cool, bro. Just, you don't have to come in here every 10 minutes and check on me. I'm fine, man. I'm fine. Just do your thing, That's what I. Oh. I don't like to be waited on either. Yeah, RNs are tough, man. Let's go to the hood. Let's go to the hood. Oh, I guess that's city. La Puente. We go to La Puente. The worst in the world. American dentists are the worst. Is the worst job in the world. I got a good dentist, bro. He does a fantastic job. I've known him. He's been my same dentist forever. Good guy. Korean guy. Straight from the mainland, dude. Him and his wife. I've known him for years. Good people. Wait, where's my La Puente? In the city of Compton, we keep it rocking. shake it, baby. Oh, all right, well. Good, good. All right. F tier or Mexico for dental. Yeah, yeah. Dude, Mexico's really good with plastic surgery and for ladies, all the butt jobs and boob jobs. Mexico, cheap. The only problem is if they F up, you can't sue them. I mean, you just can't. They'll try to fix it and stuff, but yeah, I know a lot of females I've grown up with. I mean, a lot of people I've grown up with are literally from Mexico, or have family like me, have family out there. They just weren't born. Lot of females I've known throughout my whole life living where I live. All of them go to Mexico for Botox, the Brazilian butt lift, and fake hoo-has, or all the lip injection, all that crap. They all go to Mexico. It's like $100. They'll do it all for them, but if you do it in the States, I hear it's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. So I know. I think I was talking to my buddy's sister, and she gets the Botox in her forehead and lip, and she goes, she told me, and I was like, oh shoot, dude, I didn't even notice, like, your forehead doesn't move. She goes, yeah, I go to Mexico or Mexicali and we get it done there. I'm like, oh, I think she said it was like $45. But in the States, it could be like $400 or $500. So it's only 13-mile traffic in Cali. It's terrible. JK. No, there's more traffic than that. Wow, long ride today. Yeah, brother. Long ride, man. Who's that? That's a sheriff. Whoop, whoop. Sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, where are we going? An hour, 2 hours? Not bad. Not bad, huh? You might as well turn around when you get there. What I do for this job is just unreal. I can't see why they're firing me or letting me know. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to replace me, I'll tell you that. I guess that's the only thing that's going for me with my job. If the other company comes in, they'll because they already have people in the same industry working the same job in the same territory. They already have people doing it. Maybe not in one spot. San Diego, that's a big, San Diego County's huge, dude. It's freaking huge. I don't know if they have to have someone working in San Diego. There's millions of people in there. You're a fool not to try to start a business in California, especially San Diego or Los Angeles. There's just so many people but there's so many options, and that's the problem. But if they already have someone there and they have someone where my territory is, I'm done, man. They'll just start over. I don't think it's, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If I bought a company and I only needed 4 people for the job and there's a 5th guy, it's like, we don't need you, brother. Oh, Okay. That sucks. Is it a... Nah, right now it's 75. It might get hotter later, but we'll see. It's Friday, brother. I'm gonna loot and scoot later once I get off the stream. You might as well turn... Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, guys, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. I got 150 votes. Wow. Or 149. Still Trump, fellas. Still Trump. People came on just to vote. That's cool. I baited it. What did I bait people in my my title for? I might have baited people, but I'm trying to get more Kamala supporters. Hell, the more I talk about her, I think I might turn into a Kamala supporter. Woo! Kamala, you ugly thing. Gosh, she's pretty. She actually kind of looked really bomb back in the day. She didn't look that bad. I saw a picture of her. I was like, oh. Now, if she would have ran as president when she looked like that, I think she would have won. And why do female politicians wear the pantsuit? Why? I don't get it. You're a lady. Dress like a lady, please. Show a little skin. You'll get my vote, I promise. I don't... Why do ladies dress like dudes with their stupid pantsuit is beyond me, man. Beyond me. I did it. Yeah, hell yeah, you would, Roman. Hard choice. We were voting for Kamala's husband or Trump's son-in-law. I don't know Kamala's husband too well. I'm sure he's just as communist as... And Trump's son-in-law, you're talking about Jared Kushner? Isn't he he's like the Jewish guy that... I kind of didn't hear good things about him. And I don't think Trump liked him all that much either. So I'm going to go with option JFK. Or RFK. You gotta get the natural... Dude, that guy's just... his voice... Dude, what'd you do to... Smoking cigarettes, fellas. He's got to be a huge chain... He used to be a huge chain smoker or something. Cigars, cigarettes, something ruined his voice box, man. I mean, he looks like he's gonna be out of breath. Like, he can't freaking... Jared owns Trump? Nah, he did something. I remember he did something. But Trump ain't gonna invite him back on his, like, staff if he gets elected. He did do... Freaking A, what did he do? Isn't his dad, like, real powerful, too? Like, his dad's someone, right? Like, his whole family's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, Ivanka. She's a bombshell, too. She did some good stuff during the shutdowns. I know she went to, like, some farms and bought up all the milk and stuff. They just had to dump out on the streets or in the whatever because no one was buying. Everything was getting... The supply lines were getting choked. Yeah, I heard, and I think they did some good stuff. I know Ivanka, and I like Laura. Laura Trump's freaking jacked, dude. And she's smoking, but she's jacked. She's like a super marathon runner and swimmer or something. And she's smart. Ooh, what does this say? I did her. Hell yeah, you would, Roman. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, we'll see how all this turns out, man. I mean, it's going to be wild. I don't think, do I think there's I, I don't think there's a deep state or anything crazy like that, to get in a room together and blab about like little girls in a room, like, hee hee, we should do this, hee. I just think a lot of people believe in, if you defend a politician, you're a communist. And I think there are a lot of people like that they think the government is basically their Lord and Savior, a Bible, a religion. They'll treat it as such. If you told me, I'm Catholic, guys, if you told me there's no Jesus, I would say, dude, I believe you. If you told me, Trump, is kind of a crooked businessman that, only looks out for himself, I would say, yeah, probably, yeah. Hillary Clinton probably had someone whacked in the day. I would probably agree with that too. Had someone killed back in the day, for sure. There's too many coincidences surrounding her that seems not to be true. But I would never not have a conversation with you about it, or I would just probably agree with you, because probably what you agree is I agree too. It's those people that just can't get out of their own way. Those are the people that are extremely dangerous. They'll defend a politician that they don't know, like it's a religion, or like you're going after Allah or the great Muhammad. They'll persecute you in any way, shape, or form. They look at your skin color like Matthew did and call me white guy when I'm Mexican. They will bend all the rules in their favor to justify their means to their action. And those are scary people, man. You gotta not be friends with them. My mom had a longtime friend just go off the rails, man. Like, she said, I'll never stand for the flag again. And she knows I served in the military and I'm totally patriotic. So my mom's like, dude, that's kind of sucks. Why would you do that? Like, and her dad, my grandpa's, I have a whole military family. And then she went, I wish, she's the one that would say, I wish the shooter missed. And my mom's like, dude, I'm a Trump supporter, man. Like, don't say stuff like that. That's very rude. And like, why would you wish death upon another human being? Like, that's not good, man. Like, he's done nothing to you, nor has he done anything to anyone else. Why would you do that? But they keep going. They think they're in the right, and they think no matter what they do, they'll always be right because it's justified. That's like believing in, that's like the terrorists. That's what I had to deal with in Iraq. These guys that we would arrest for POWs or whatever, you could never have a conversation. We were an infidel to them, and that's what, like, the guy Matthew would look at me as. I don't believe what he believes in, so we can just remove him from the equation. Or Subway Jersey Mike, and they're probably grown men. I think Jersey Mike or someone asked me, went after my wife. It's just in a brief second, went after my wife, did all this other, It's because I don't believe in what they believe in. So they look at me as an infidel. It's the same lingo I heard from Al Qaeda and ISIS fighters and all them. It's the same. They'll talk to you and they'll say, you're a non-believer. You shouldn't belong on this earth. We're here to eradicate you a bunch. Oh yeah, they're communism, guys. It's here to stay for a long time. We invaded their country. They can hate us. We are foreign-owned, bought, and sold. Learn about Jared and Kamala. So, yeah, I'll look that up. I was voted Trump. In the most, like, well, here's the thing. Like the guys that were very radical and like you couldn't have a conversation with, they're the ones that would attack you. 90% of the Iraqi citizens I talked to, man, were just mom, dads, and brothers and sisters, man. They didn't really care that I was there. I would say what's up to them, they'd peace back. We would talk, we would have a good time, dude. Like most people in Iraq, totally normal people. Loved them. Loved them. They're actually really funny because they make fun of our government, as I remember this one big guy, he was like, Bush is bad, you guys get out of here, get out. And I looked at him, I was like, yeah, dude, I don't like him either, bro. Like, I don't know why I'm here. He goes, you don't know why you're here? I was like, no. I was like, I don't know why I'm here, man, but I'm just gonna walk around. I was like, is that okay with you? He goes, that's fine, brother, but get out of here. I was like, okay, man, like, I'm sorry. And he starts laughing, and as best as we communicate. But and the Iraqi citizens, they didn't really fight us, man. They all the people that came to fight us were from Syria, Iran, Afghanistan, Jordan, all these other places. And what sucked is that all these foreigners would come into Iraq and try to pick a fight with us. And the people that suffered the most were the Iraqi citizens, man. And they for the most part, a lot of the people I talked to in Iraq were totally cool with it, man. They knew what was up. They've been, these guys aren't living high lives. They know. They are smart, dude. People are smart. They know what's going down. They weren't Saddam fans, dude. They want to be left alone, and that's what we came there to do, is unhinge the shackles away from the people and the outside forces for the Iraqi citizens. But there's more problems in that society than we can ever fix. And then by the time I was leaving and getting out, it's like, whatever, dude. Like, we tried to set up police departments for them and train up their local citizens in their local towns to be police department, to be cops and military to defend their own towns. And the minute we left, ISIS blew right through them, man. Because they just don't care. Like, it's a weird thing, man. But it was that, now that I'm older and I look back on it now, I think about the children that saw us, because for the first time, an Iraqi little girl was about 8 years old, roughly, maybe 6, and little boys would dress freely, learn whatever they were taught in school. They learned English, they learned history about Iraq, they learned why we were there, they learned everything. They had better writing than us. Then they would look up, think of a little 8-year-old would look up at me and my buddies, and she would see a black guy, a white guy, a Mexican guy, a female, a Samoan, a gay guy, because we had a gay guy. So 6 different things. And before that, she never saw anything like that. And not only did she see that, and the boys too, but I'm just speaking about this one little girl that I remember. First time she ever saw that, first time she ever spoke to an American, first time she ever spoke to a black guy, first time she ever spoke to an Asian, a Filipino guy, and a Korean guy, and a white guy, and a Mexican guy. She heard Spanish, because me and my buddies always spoke Spanish. When they would speak Farsis or whatever there, I would just speak Spanish back to them, because I didn't know what they were saying, so I'm not going to let them know what I'm saying. And they kind of understood English, so if I had to speak to my buddy, we would speak in Spanish. That's how smart we are, devils. So this little girl, by the time that was almost 18 years ago. So this girl's in her 30s by now. Oh no, she's like 25. Yeah, she'll always remember when she met Americans, and she met all different races, all different sizes, all different weights, all different languages. And how do you break that? That's very hard to break an idea. And the idea that hopefully we gave her was she could come up to a guy in uniform, hang out. You know, I read through all her pages in her book. She kind of joked with us. We gave her stuffed animal and candy, and she hugged us. And the mom and dad were watching. The son was there chilling with us. We just hung out, man. And they thought we were like Santa Claus to them. And no one has ever treated people like that out there that good, man. And the parents loved us, you know, as much as they can love, you know. I was a 19-year-old kid walking through the middle of these villages, so it kind of, you know, it's hard to break that idea, and hopefully more Americans did that throughout the yeah, I had a little hiccup there, Roman. Iraq had a 100% literacy rate before. No, they didn't, dude. No, they didn't. They didn't have. My BF is. They didn't have a literacy rate. No way. They maybe in the middle of Baghdad, but the villages I went to, there's nothing there, man. There was no schools. I don't know how they got their food or water. Most of the children where I was at were inbreded. You know, they're really effed up. You can tell. No, nothing's 100%. That's mathematically impossible. And I was there, man. No way. They can read. Don't read that stuff. Don't read that stuff. That's not true, man. Saddam would never let them read. Why? They would read the Quran and whatever the teacher told them in school. That's I don't know where you got that from, man, but that's not true. 100%. Literally. If any country has that, it would be like Japan or even China, because you have to force kids to read. I don't know. I was a kid once. I hated reading. I could barely read. That's why I joined the military. You're saying Iraq? The place I spent time in? Nah. Not even close, brother. I don't know what you think Iraq was before we invaded it, but it wasn't. You gotta remember, man, Iraq, it's not a first world country. It's not a second. Mexico's a second world country. Iraq and Afghanistan are just places people live. There's no country or unified. There's nothing. And then the person that ends up ruling the country it's his rule. You know, everything will be built because he wants it to be built. And you'll learn what they want you to learn. And you got to learn a lot about Saddam. Movies were made about him. No. I mean, I don't know where you got. Yeah. That's not true, man. But they were very smart once they picked it up, man. This chick, I swear, she had to have been 6 to 8 years old. They used to put bombs in their children's backpack and have their children run at us. So very frightening having a little girl run up to you in a pink backpack. So I opened up the backpack to see all her stuff, and I opened up the pages to read what she wrote. She had great English, man. Oof, smart lady. But now ISIS went through there, and she's probably a slave to an ISIS fighter. So I used to cry a lot over saying that. That used to really bug me over all the years I used to, that little girl that I'm talking about, If the ISIS fighters, they rolled through the places I was at for sure, they probably either killed her because she was too westernized, or she had to be forcibly married to an ISIS fighter. So, yeah. Those are the same illiterate people that you said are 100%, because they came from the streets of Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm back. What's up, man? Yeah, I used to. That story used to be. I don't know why I didn't choke up while saying that story. Yeah, that story really used to bug me. I've said it a couple times on these streams, so maybe talking about it more to you guys helps me out. Which it does. It really does. I'm surprised. And I'm kind of emotionally spent with all the crap that's been happening personally in my life, so I don't have any more emotions to give, brother and or sister. Amen. Well, yeah, I mean, conquering a place, that's like fully taking over. We don't really fully take over. The one thing our military, especially the Marine Corps, does very well is that the minute we start training with the countries, like we did it to Japan and Germany, we train with the country that we're occupying their military. And once that, damn, I keep hiccuping. Once that happens, it's very hard to go to war with each other. So I think one of the goals, I don't think it's like some people sitting down in a room and discussing what's best for America. I think it's everyone's kind of pushing in a direction. And, you know, then you got communist people that are coming in and pushing into pulling everything down. But the one direction I always think America's going towards is we can't have any more other militaries besides our own. That just can't happen anymore. Japan had the samurais for like 2,000 years. They end up closing up shop for 200 years, and the minute they open up shop in Japan, they go to war with half the country. Germany's had its problem. The United Kingdom has had its problem. France and Napoleon, Greece and Alexander the Great, Saddam, you know, Gaddafi, I think, invaded somewhere. So you get these random, you know, Russia freaking is awful at going to war. You get these random militaries and armies kind of always setting the human beings back. You know, every country one by one. And from the last end of World War II, it's kind of Europe's been at peace for a while. Africa, for the most part, I don't even know what's wrong with Africa. Asia's been at peace for a while. And they've been at peace because they have no military. We won't let them have another military. Japan's finally building up their military again because they're scared of China. Philippines should be doing it. Poland has a pretty good military because of Russia and Belarus. Ukraine's military is going to be phenomenal, dude. Those guys, if they all come back alive and Ukraine doesn't fully collapse, dude, their military is going to be stout. Because they have on-the-job training. Every man in Ukraine almost is probably volunteering. A lot of the women, for sure. I bet it's a great. It'll be but Poland, Ukraine, you know, all those other guys. I'm still here. What's up, Raz? Thanks for staying here, man. It's been a long stream today, brother. Saddam was our ally. Yeah. Taliban was our ally. Yeah. Well, maybe I think you might be thinking of the Mujahideen before the Taliban. both have been at the White House, right? I think so. I don't know if... I think Saddam probably came to America because I know he was the Iraqi Secret Service, head of the Secret Service guy. So I don't think the Taliban. I think the Mujahideen did. That Mujahideen were fighting the Russians, and then after they beat the Russians, they kind of formed into Al Qaeda and became more radical. But Saddam was definitely our ally. But he got crazy, man. The guy got crazy. You know, I always say 9/11 happened, and once the country goes down like that, we don't have any more friends. All we have is enemies, you know? Oh, they both have. Oh, I believe it, yeah. Shit, we gave them a bunch of weapons. The Mujahideen and Al Qaeda and the Taliban. Al Qaeda. I sound Arabic when I say it like that. Al Qaeda. Dude. I mean, we gave China weapons in World War II, and now we don't really like China because they got too big for the bridges. You know, we've given everyone weapons, man. Like, Iran has like some of the F-15s that we have, some old school F-15s that Saddam had a lot of our airplanes. I mean, a lot of the IEDs that I even found in Iraq were American-made 155 rounds from God knows how long ago. I mean, probably they got them from Vietnam, and I mean, from us, from anywhere. Russia would give them it. China would probably buy it from us, you know, I mean, you can't control supplies and things and how people act in the future. You know, you got to take it day by day, and if the regime starts acting like a wild child, then, you know, I'm all about it, dude. I'm not pro-war, but if there's war to be had, you know, because throughout human history, you know, America's only basically 200 years old. There's been wars going on for hundreds of millions of years. Who knows? Who knows how long it goes back? People have been fighting each other for thousands, and hundreds of thousands of years. So let's just be the best at it. And then what America does so good is that sometimes the only thing left on the table is war. Politicians use war as the last exercise, right? Something like, isn't that a saying? Something like that. And I'm for that idea. I like war being on the table. I do. If I was the dictator of America and I can do whatever I want, you know, I would, the 300 Spartans, all the Spartans would go to war, leave the women to run the city, but they didn't arm the population, and that's why you don't hear about Spartans anymore, because the population overthrew the Spartans, and there was like 1,000 Spartans that they were so picky in their training. There wasn't that many of them, so all the slaves and all the regular citizens were like, dude, F these guys. Like, there's only 1,000 of these dudes, and there's 20,000 of us. We don't have to listen to them anymore. So they ended up overthrowing Spartan, and that was it. You know, that's how that ended. Ah, there we go. Let's switch the phone so I can write in Arabic. There you go. Squiggly lens. Go ahead now. You can ask me about my people too. Nice, man. Yeah, you definitely... I can't even see those lines, dude. Al Qaeda. Yeah, the Middle East kind of took a dump, dude. And we weren't. Well, now, I mean, we still have bases all over Iraq. So yeah, I mean, we're still in Iraq and we're still in Afghanistan. We'll never leave those places. Ever. Why would we? We said we did, but we really didn't. The base I was stationed at was invaded by ISIS, and then we took it back from them, and then it's still there. I think it just got hit by an Iranian drone or something not too long ago. And we have base in Syria, which why do we have a base in Syria? Who gives a shit about Syria? But it's like on the border of Jordan and Iraq or something. So it's like strategically, we just kind of like, ah. Best language in the world. Yeah, man, I don't, dude, they try to teach us that. It's impossible, man. You have to be a kid to learn that stuff, man. I'm sure as an adult, it's got to be pretty hard, man. As an English speaker or a Spanish speaking guy, someone tried to tell me German was like similar to English. I was like, what, dude? I don't know about that. Definitely not Russian. They use like pitchforks and like they use numbers in their words. It's Yeah, Saddam, I'll give credit. Saddam hated he hated like the Taliban and all those people, man. And that's why we were friends with them, man. But politically, something went south. And then 9/11 happened, man. And it was like, all right, bro. It's just, when your country, it almost didn't matter who we went to war with. It was just someone was going to be invaded because of the two towers falling down. It was inevitable. It was North Korea, Saddam, Gaddafi. Yeah, Gaddafi still hasn't gone down. Or Iran. And it was Saddam. I don't know why we didn't go after Iran and not Saddam. Well, Saddam was buying all the tanks and stuff were from Russia, and then he really messed up by going after Kuwait. He really did. In Kuwait, even in the 80s, we defended Kuwait from Iran. We basically bombed. We completely destroyed whatever navy Iran had because they went after Kuwait too. So if you learn about history and how America works, if we are buddies with someone and you try to F with them, we'll F you up, man. And that's what Iran learned in the 80s, and not to go after Kuwait, and Saddam did it too. And, not good, man, not good. And Saudi Arabia was very scared of Saddam. So I'm sure the Saudis were like, hey, we'll give you guys a good discount on oil if you take care of this problem for me. Because Saudi Arabia didn't really have an army back in the day. Now I think they have a halfway decent one. Saudi Arabia let American infidel troops land in that was a big deal, I think, to Iran and Saddam. I think Saddam really got pissed off like that. Right? Right, Roman? Saddam was breaking up with the U.S. That is why. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. He didn't want to, he didn't want to have to deal with, dude, I don't want to deal with the U.S. It's crap, dude. I would like to do my own thing, but yeah, I agree with that. I know. Dude, and it changes all the time. Imagine being Saddam and be like, dude, I got problems in my own neighborhood. Like, I'm kind of a dictator, but, whatever. That's how things are run down there. I don't judge. Don't say anything about Saddam, and you'll be fine. It's great. I could do that. He had to run his show how he did, and Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. The problem that I would have if I was Saddam is that the freaking government kept changing and then kept like, okay, I don't respect you, man. Like, go away. Like, F off, United States. Boop. All right, let's go do our own thing. For sure. For sure. And the U.S. said, hey, man, now he's an enemy, you know? You're a friend that either bends the knee or you're an enemy. And we used him like that. I think so. But then, the rabbit, one side's not always right, not always wrong, and war was inevitable, man. And the kickoff point was 9/11, dude. Boom! Those towers went down. I'm sure our generals went in the Oval Office and said, look at Mr. President, America can't get hit like that. We have to flex on everybody that thinks we're weak right now. We either invade Iran, Iraq, North Korea. You pick. And Iraq was right on the table after Desert Storm. It was already prepped. Desert Storm was the I'll never forget this, man. I was at a bar, the South 40. It's a great bar. Just kidding, it's a hole in the wall. And I was drinking, and I cut my camo pants into shorts, so I used to wear them as shorts. I still have them. I don't wear them as much, but they're good shorts, So I cut my long pants into shorts, my trousers, and I'm sitting there at the bar having a beer, and I see another guy, and he has his dog tags. And he goes, hey, Devil, you're a Marine? I go, yes, sir, He's a black dude. And I go, yeah, man. He was playing pool with his buddy, and he goes, oh, man, Semper Fi. He shakes my hand. I give him a fist pump. We kind of chop it up about what his job was. And I found out, he was in Desert Storm. And he goes, yeah, man, he was a tank division. He crossed the lines into Iraq in Desert Storm. And he goes, yeah, man, it was kind of bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But, we did our job. I was like, that's good, man. I'd say, yeah, I wasn't in the insurgency in Iraq. And he goes, oh, good. You guys finished them off then. And I looked at him, and I was like, yeah, man, I kind of thought Desert Storm was a dry run for the full invasion just 10 years later. And I'll never forget that. He's like, yeah, you guys finished them off then, huh? And I was like, damn. Yeah, we did, man. But there's no time scale on war. That's for sure. Yes, you're right. Somebody got very upset about the Saudi Arabia thing, and his name was Osama bin Laden. That's right. He got freaking mad. Saddam got mad. I think Saddam had to have been pissed off. But I know Saudi Arabia wasn't a big supporter of Saddam either, because they were afraid Saddam might invade them. Yeah, Osama bin Laden. Yeah, that's who really got mad. That's who. A bunch of infidels coming down on the Holy Land, dude. Ooh, boy. Ooh, and then having an Arab country help the infidels. Ooh. Yeah, those guys were the true believers were freaking pissed, dude. Oh, they were pissed. I mean, they were so pissed that people from other countries would come into an Iraqi village and try to fight us. All over. Iraqi people were freaking nice, dude. I mean, I honestly never had a problem with the Iraqi citizen. The little kids were little bastards, though. They would, like, there were kids in Mexico will come up to you and try to sell you gum and, maybe try to take your wallet and stuff, your cell phone. The Iraqi kids would come straight up to you, man. They would, talk to you. They would try to grab your guns, and they would F with you, I swear. They would come up to you, no fear, man. They would come up to you and pull out, my magazines out of my flak jacket, my sappy plate, and they would, throw them on the ground. I was like, hey, dude, what are you doing? They would laugh and point and laugh at me. I'm like, what the hell, bro? One of them punched me in the face, little bastard. I'll post that picture. I still have that picture. The Marine I was with took a picture right when the dude reached up and he opened his hand and he like bitch slapped me on the face. You're a little bastard, dude. I'll never forget that. But yeah, those kids, man, they would come up and try to grab all your stuff and like they want it, you know. We would trade with them. The kids, like our watch, they would give us, I don't know, whatever they would have. We would trade with them. But usually, man, yeah, I mean, the kids loved us, dude, out there. We were like Santa Claus. We would have this thing called a sea bag, and we would just fill it up with food and water, just it's a huge duffel bag. And we had them, and we didn't use them because they were for like going home, putting stuff in and going home. So all this stuff that people would ship out to us for food or magazines or stuffed animals, we would stuff it in this bag like Santa Claus and walk. Instead of like going on patrol, I would walk this bag in the middle of the street, open it up, dude, and kids would it was pretty, that was like a good feeling, man, because the parents would come out and watch us and kind of like wave, and we'd give them beef jerky and all this other stuff, candy. You can always win the hearts and minds with candy and stuffed animals. The girls, whatever, the girls, we would give them pink teddy bears, and the boys wouldn't want that. They would want the candy. Children in Islam are wild until puberty. They are allowed a lot of grace. Yeah, man. Yeah, they were like totally cool, man. Like, they reminded me of my nephew, just like they would come up, they would, are interested in what I'm wearing. They would grab my glasses and do this and put them on. I'm like, hey, no, give me that back, I would have to like run after me, hey, get there, and the kid would come back, and they were totally respectful. But one kid, I had a handgun strapped to my thigh, and one kid pulled it out, man, and he started doing this with it. It wasn't loaded, but I was like, dude, give me the gun back, But yeah, man, they're Iraqi people, man, were perfect. Like, I'm sure they did some shady stuff behind my back, but I mean, who wouldn't, man? If someone invaded my country, I would try to off them too. So it was never personal either. That's one good thing about like the war. The Marines there, or anyway, we never took it personal because it wasn't our war. We were just trying to help whatever, and especially in our military, if you get something, you always make it better. So, the engineers would be trying to pave the streets. We would provide security for the girls going to school. We always try to make the society better, or anything the military takes its hands on. Not as a whole, but as an individual, that's your job. It's like the number one rule if you join the military is your job is to make whatever you get better and leave it for someone else. Allowed too much, they are considered innocent. Yeah, man, I mean, yeah, the kids there were funny, man. The girl, Stam, was not super religious until the famous trial, and he became a legend. Oh, and the trial before they hung him or whatever. Yeah, they really effed up that hanging too. Yeah, he wasn't religious. No, he would do like religious things like I would do, like if I was going to, like if you said, oh, let's say a prayer. I'd go, oh yeah, let's say a prayer, our Father, Lord, love you, blah, 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 blah. He would do it like that. That's what it reminded me of. He would be like, oh, Allah is great, praise be Allah. It's like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, he believes in other things besides what he believes in, So that's like a normal. Something happened to him though, man. I mean, I don't know. Absolute power can corrupt everyone. Oh, here's a Marine. Yeah, he wasn't very religious. He became very religious, you're right. During Ramadan, they drive me nuts sometimes as at church kids are chill. I always like kids are these yeah, Ramadan, yeah. Mecca was a thing too. We had to build a like these people would oh man, like Iraq is vast of desert. Vast. And these people would walk in the middle of the desert with like no water. I don't know where they got water from. I know where you can get water from in Mexico, and that's a pretty crappy country. But these people would walk in the middle of the desert going to, if you're very religious, you go to Mecca, right? And now Roman, you can help me out with this. But they would walk, it's like a pilgrimage. It's something you do when you're older, of age or something. And we set up this like a FOB, a forward operating base. It was a pretty good sized one to like secure the route so these people can travel to the religious site. And man, it was wild. It was, they still do things like it's like in the past. They'll walk 50 miles to go somewhere. It's like, dude, I wouldn't walk 5 feet into the fridge. I get lazy when doing that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Learning all that stuff. And Roman, I didn't know you were Middle Eastern or I'm not sure what you are, but I wasn't sure, man. That's cool that you came on. These are called what? Saddam's speech was lit. Oh, when in the trial. Yeah. Dude, he said some like true stuff, man. I'm not a big Saddam guy, but even people that are wrong in my eyes can say the truth out loud. Yeah, he was like, you guys don't know what you're doing. You're gonna F it all up. Like, he warned us, like, don't do this. I wish we would have done something else with him. I wish we never gave him back, because we gave him back to the courts, and they ended up, a rat, and then it's all bye-bye. But those are called. Oh man, hold on. I can't read that. Vedois? Oh man, I can't. There's a terrifying prophecy about those. Really? A Haji? I need to do it when it is not 125. Oh yeah. Yeah, a Haji. Haji. Whoa, shit, this guy almost fucking nailed me. Woo! Doggy. Haji, right? I'm white. Oh. I didn't know that. You can just speak Arabic? You know a lot about it. That's crazy, man. He was against terrorism, believe it or not. Yeah, hello. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, he didn't like any of that shenanigans. I'll tell you what. He could have been a great ally with us too, man. But politicians, dude, can't have a real conversation with people. They'll just attack other people. It's not. They don't get their way, they'll send the military and make up a lie like weapons of mass destruction, dude. I was there for it, man. It was a total lie. Did Saddam probably want weapons of mass destruction? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Duh. Yeah, politicians, dude, they ruin stuff for everyone. It's just. Ooh, that one got tore up. Where is a parking spot? Where do I park in this place? Fill me up, buttercup. want to park in some shade. I guess no shade. Yeah, he was not a fan of people acting like a fool in his city. I became a Muslim in my 30s after being a preacher. Whoa, really? So you went from Christian to Muslim. Not bad, man. Not a bad, Haji is a person who's, yeah. So, yeah, the word Haji, we use it for a different word. Or different, we mean it as a racial term, basically. When I call, so like, yeah, I mean, I would call the dude a Haji. We would almost use it as a racial slur. So that's why I knew exactly what you're talking about. But like, yeah, we knew the person that didn't do it, or an elder or something like that. We knew it was something weird like that. But yeah, just FYI. If you meet a guy that's been to, remember I was 0311. Oh shit, dude. Good conversation, boys. Lo, I think you know what I'm gonna say next. Oh my God, Roman, I totally forget, man. I totally forget, dude. Holy Jesus. You lived a long, crazy life, Roman. You went from pastor. Did I read that right? Jesus. Well, hey guys, I'm Roman Low. I'm old and I don't watch TV. That's good, brother. It sounds like it. Sounds like, yeah, man. Sounds like you. I'm impressed. I mean, your knowledge is vast, very vast. It's good. You're a good. Yeah. See, I can have a conversation with you. And there's some people we can't, but Asperger's helps. You're funny, dude. But Roman Low, I appreciate you guys. Simplify, man. I'm gonna get out of here and actually start my day and enjoy it. And it's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you guys have a safe weekend. That's it, man. If I hear any news about my job, I'll definitely let you guys know. If anything crazy happens, I'll go live, brothers. Anyways, Nikki, Roman, Losi, everyone have a good day. Have a good weekend. Oh, let's see. 30% Trump. Or 70% Trump, 30% Kamala. Anyways, guys, simplify. Peace.